All right. What's that?
Yep, okay. Yeah. What's your instance?
Truthfully, from the depths of the soul. And thank you. That's exactly what's going on. And I want to say thank you, Lord. I truly believe this shit. Wholeheartedly. I always believe that God has something for me, and God is preparing me for some shit, and that whatever happens, no matter how horrendous or how beautiful, everything is God's fault. And that everything that God does is for a reason that I can't see yet. I believe that everything that happens, that I'm already prepared for it, whether I know it or not. And that is the path that I'm supposed to go in. So whenever there's something that is gut-wrenching and turmoil, is something against the wall, I look around and I go, first I go, did I create this? And if I did, what is the price that I have to pay for what I created? And even though I created it, in a sense, God, you led my hand to create it for it to happen, for me to walk through this path. And my job is to understand why I'm walking through this path. And if you're leading me, wherever I am is exactly where I'm supposed to be. So I try to learn to calm myself down so that I can see while I'm supposed to be there, to do what I'm supposed to do. And then I feel like I'm going to be pushed to the other side. So while I'm going through it, I'm in the mindset, I'm going through it not for me. I'm going through it for 100,000 or 1,000,000 other people that are younger than me, that's walking my path. So my job is to be honest with myself, assess what I'm feeling, how I'm feeling, and what I'm going through. And I try to document it so that other people going through the same thing, they have an advantage because I'm going to explain to them what they're going to go through. So I'm honest with all of my feelings, like even for us cussing God out. Like, man, why you give me this fucking bullshit? You could have did anything else. Why this shit? Why the fuck me? Why not that stupid motherfucker over there? Why not that? I cuss God out. I let God know, I don't want to go through this shit. This is some bullshit, blah, blah, blah. Because I believe my personalities that are complaining, no matter what they are, they have a right to live. They have a right to exist. And their questions should be answered. So I let them go through their shit for real, whether it's a day or 2 or 3. In my mind, I know I'm letting them speak it out because I'm going to go through it, and I'm going to go through it with a certain mind state. And I don't want to go through it with those motherfuckers not answering, still asking me questions. Because once I commit to it, I'm going to commit to this shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I get my shit out. And then after I get my shit out, I'll be like, all right, okay, let's go. Let's see what the fuck is I'm supposed to learn. And then I start almost documenting like my fears. And I start saying, where are my fears coming from? My fears have come from my insecurities. Why am I insecure? Because of my lack of belief. If I believed in it, then I'm not fearing it. If I believe that God sent me through this, I'm going to get through this. So let me write this down. And how do I overcome my fears? What is my fear? How can this actually stop me? Can it stop my career? Can it stop my life? And whatever it can stop, okay, whoever's going through this, how are you going to feel? How can I tell you not how to get over it, but how you're going to feel in the stages? And then I wait to stage 2, and I wait to stage 3, and I wait to stage 4, and I look for my triumph, and I don't explain it after my triumph because then it's bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? It's sugar-coated once you're done with it. So
Yeah.
for me, it's about being in that moment and accepting that moment. And now I'm like, okay, what can I do? What do I need to do? And I plan on thanking God in the end. Now, I'll be honest, I even get shitty because I'm like, God, you about to send me through all this hell and turmoil to thank you in the end? I don't like, like the people that went through that hell don't want to thank God in the end. Like, nigga, I didn't want to go through in the first place. Why the fuck should I thank?
Okay, thank you, baby.
Why should I thank you in the end? Now, I feel comfortable cussing God out and telling God the truth about everything because when I read and I do believe that God knows my heart. So why would I hold it in? I'm only lying to myself. I'm not lying to God. And if if you don't have insecurities or an ego, I can cuss you out. You're not tripping. You're not angry because I cussed you out. You're not even surprised. You feel what I'm saying?
It's like a 2-year-old cussing you out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. They say, bitch, how you got one? And that's exactly how I feel for us to God. I'm like, we friends, ain't we?
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So, no, I cuss God out. Who the fuck I'm going to cuss out? And I ask God all the questions. Who the fuck else going to answer this motherfucker? I'm not looking to these goddamn human beings answer me. Nigga, you answer me. And I ain't gonna lie, I kind of backed up because sometimes how you get the answers. I will say this. I was reading the Bible when I first started reading the Bible. And I'm talking to God. I'm like, God, I see you in my past or walk after the walk. I see some things where you popped up in my life at certain times. But I don't see that every day, God. I don't see that every second, God. I see you coming in through an event. And I wanted to see God and everyday God in every event. So that was a process that God put me on. And then while I was reading, I was like, God, I see these words, but I don't see how they're real, right? And I read this one thing. When you're at your weakest, you're at your strongest. When you're strongest, you're at your weakest, right? And I'm like, God, that's stupid. Either you strong or you not. Either you weak or you not. Now, God had to show me that passage. So I went to work. I was working downtown on the Circle at McDonald's. I liked the job down there in the basement. And we used to send the McDonald's orders up, and they would go. So I never had to see the people up there. It was just me and the cook. One day they called me up there. They was like, hey, you need to mop the floor. So I'm trying to mop the floor. Something happened. Out of all the times I get into a fucking argument with the fucking manager, and